Yeah, time for another one of these videos. Let's have some fun. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lopez. Let's get started with today's topic. Today we're going to be talking about how do I start walking every day? Like an exercise. Alright, so here's a situation I've been in and I've also seen happen quite a bit, is how do you start something? It's easy to start, and this goes with anything in health, wealth, love, happiness. Whatever you start something, it's easy to start. It always starts with a thought. Everything starts with a thought. You think about it, you start it, and usually it's followed up by talking to somebody about it. Somebody you trust, a coworker, a friend, a spouse, whatever. And so far so good, right? You thought about it, it's interesting to you, you want to do it, you talk about it to yourself or you talk about it to somebody and it even sounds even better and they're enthusiastic about it because they like you and they love you, so they're supporting you. And then this is where we shift just a little bit and it starts going the wrong way. What I've done in the past and I've seen happen a lot is everybody starts a little too hardcore. Like the title of this video, how to get yourself to start walking every day. Sounds really good, but then the first thing we think about, or one of the first few things we think about, is I gotta go get some really cool walking shoes. I gotta go get me some walking shorts, running shorts. I need to get earbuds. I need to go get the proper shirt, no neon maybe, something that's hitting right now, something that's fire. I gotta get me the right hat. Oh, then maybe I need, my knee. I think I had something like going on in my knee, so I gotta get like some sort of a knee support. Then I gotta go get insoles. I think insoles all the thing. Oh, then I need a fancy watch to track my steps. Then I need to get the app. Then I need to learn all of that first and how that goes. Then wait a minute, where's a cool place to go walk? I need to find like a track or a hiking trail or a park or a beach. Yeah, the beach. The beach sounds good, or the lake or the river. You get so tied up in the hardcore part of it and the real in it to win it, go hard or go home concept, that you get caught up in that and you make it difficult to start. And you put up all these challenges in front of you. Maybe you do get through them, but now you have to haul all that you gathered with you to your walk every day. You got to get the shoes, you got to get the socks, you got to get all the clothing, all the attire, all the electronics, all the apps, all of this, all that. All that needs to come together in order for you to go start walking. So now it turns into a project. And I think hidden within that project, it turns into a bit of a burden, because the initial thought was to start walking, not to go start buying a bunch of cool stuff. So what's the solution? It's simple. That's it. Start off simple. Now, I've heard this before stated as start off small. And anybody who's enthusiastic about starting something new, especially if it's just something that just hits you right in the heart and you really want to just go out there and get it, the last thing you like to hear is start off small, baby steps. It's like, no, I want it all. I want it all now. And that's that ambition, that's that spirit that we have inside that wants us to go get this goodness, that we know it's going to be good for us, that we know we're going to get goodness out of it and we're going to make things better for us and for others. So by hearing start off small, start off with baby steps, it's like you get that mentality, it's like this is gonna take forever, and that's not so much a bad thing. I'll explain in a little bit, but remember, it's not so much start off small, it is start off simple. So first of all, you got to get your mind right. You got to get your mindset in the proper place, and the place would be, what do you want to get out of this? That would be the first question to ask. What do you want to get out of this? The why, classically known. But sometimes when you say the why because it's fun, the why because I want it, the why because it's good for me. And I don't think the question is asked right when it's asked, why do you want it? But if you rephrase it a little bit to where it sits a little different in here, and it's not so much why do you want it, but what do you want to get out of it? Then once you get the what are you going to get out of it answers, that's the purpose, that's the reason, that's what's going to drive you to do the rest of the stuff, the get up every day, the get up and go every day. So once you have the what do you want to get out of it, then you get into the mindset of I want to do this forever, or even I want to do this for a long time. So now you figured out the what do you want to get out of it, and now you've programmed in your head that this isn't going to be a 3-day or 3-week or a 3-month project. This is going to be a lifelong project. You want to start walking every day because it's going to be something that's going to turn you into a better version of you. This will remove any impatientness you might have. This will remove any frustration that you may feel because you don't see any results. Or this is going to help you along in those moments when it's really cold or really hot or really dark or really bright, or fit it in on a day where you have a bunch of stuff to do, or those days where it's sore or it's tiring. Having the what do you want to get out of it, and also having the patience to know that this is for the long haul. It will help you get through those challenging days. Then once you get the mind right and you make those adjustments, then you got to figure out what's the simplest form of what I want to do. What could be the most easiest thing that I can do related to this thing that I want to start? This, I want to walk every day. Think about that. What can I do in your surroundings, in your settings, that simplifies the task that I want to do and just makes it in the most fundamental, easiest way possible? Figure that out. Figure out what's the simplest thing I can do. And once you figure that out, do that every single day. Now, you could get away with the Monday through Friday and skip the weekends, but I would suggest, because it's so simple, reward yourself by doing it every day. Remember, this is something that you're going to put in the most simplest way possible. Do it every day until it feels right to move on to the next step, because that means you have committed and you've proven to yourself that you're able to do that simple step. And once you feel right, and you'll know, believe me, you'll know when you're out there and you're feeling right doing this simple step every day. After a while, you'll know, I'm ready to move on. And you'll be able to search and you will find what it is that you're looking for that will be that next step. So this is what happened to me. This is how I did it. I wanted to start running. A few years back, I was introduced with, maybe you should start running. Maybe you should start doing exercise. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I do want to start doing exercise. It was in a season of growth where I really wanted to grow and really become a better version of myself. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm liking that. I really want to do that. But I knew that I did not have a background in running. I didn't know where to run, how to run, the things that running entailed. I mean, besides the obvious. So I used this plan. Find the most simplest form of doing this. So what was it? I had two options. I could go walk around the block. I could walk to the corner. I could walk down the street. But in my case, I was lucky enough to have a treadmill in my house. So I said, I'm going to get on the treadmill for 2 minutes every day. Now, when I mean simple, I went simple. I got dressed, t-shirt, jeans, the way I was gonna go about my day that day. And then I would just schedule it anytime that I was available that day. And I would walk by and I was like, I got 2 minutes right now. I'd bring down the treadmill and I'd hop on for 2 minutes. Not 3, not 4, not 1, 2 minutes. And I would just walk. Put it at a slow level, like 3 or 4. I guess those are miles per hour. And I would do my 2 minutes. Once my 2 minutes were done, I'd turn it off. I'd hop off, put it away, go about my day. Simple, the most simplest way. Just by doing that, in a week, the self-esteem needle had gone up. It's like I completed that. Then I went to 2 weeks. Then I went to 3 weeks. I also made an adjustment and I thought, you know what? Instead of 2 minutes, let's make it 5. I'm already on here. So 2 minutes turned into 5. This was after maybe like 2 or 3 weeks of doing the 2 minutes. Then I knew, I kind of like this. I kind of like this feeling. Let me add a little something. How about 3 minutes and turn it into 5? Started feeling really good. 5 minutes turned into 10 minutes. Now it's like, okay, now it's a little bit of a block. Now it's like, okay, 10 minutes is a little something, right? So now I gotta really schedule it in to where I'm not in between running one errand in the next one and I can hop on for 2 minutes. Now it's a 10-minute block. So now I have to actually formally put it in my schedule that, okay, when I'm done for the day, I'm gonna hop on here. Or when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I'm gonna do is, or during my lunch, I'm gonna come here and hop on the treadmill and do it. So I moved into the 10-minute, then it turned into 15-minute. Then it went from level 3 to level 5. Then it went, instead of minutes, I switched it into, let's do distance. I wonder how long it'll take me to do a mile. Then it went 2 miles or 1.5 miles. Then it went, let's add some incline. Now I'm talking about it fast just to not make this a super lengthy video, but this was in a course of months. I had no attention of time. The only thing I was doing is making progress. I wasn't really trying to hit a time goal. I was trying to hit, I want to walk on this thing or anywhere. I want to do exercise every day. Period. Now, as time kept going, I kept on adding. Instead of running on the treadmill, I decided to start running outside on the pavement. It went from a jog to like a little bit more of a run. Next thing you know, I'm running at the park. I'm running at the beach. I'm adding resistance. I'm adding weights. I'm adding stretches. I'm adding meditation. And again, this wasn't in a matter of 2-3 weeks, months. This was in the course now of 3-4 years. Start changing the way I eat. Start paying attention. Now, these are conversations that I were having with my wife. She's also very athletic. She was encouraging me to switch it up like this. Maybe you should buy some good shoes. Keep in mind, I was still kind of going t-shirt and jeans. So now I'm thinking, hey, maybe I should order some shorts. I bought some shorts. Again, straight months into this is when I bought my first set of shorts. Straight months into this is when I decided to get some running shoes. Then after some years, you start finding your favorite shoes. Like, I like this brand for running instead of this one because I tried both of them and I kind of like this one instead. Had I started with that at the very beginning, I probably wouldn't kept on going. The reason I truly believe why I continued to exercise and made exercising such an important part of my life is because I started in a very simple way and gradually started building momentum with a good, solid, smooth, simple foundation that was sturdy that allowed me to build off that. Now, there's times where I exercise more and there's times where I exercise less because life happens, and that will happen. But nevertheless, I think I was able to create a foundation that has already embedded in me how important it is to have that lifestyle forever. So the whole idea behind this is to start off simple. Big steps, serious steps, commitment, but simple. Bring it down to its most simplest form so you can create that momentum and make this something that you're gonna do for a long time. Or better yet, do it for the rest of your life. So how do you get yourself to start walking every single day? You start off very, very simple. And I'm gonna add a little something here. If you don't have a treadmill, which is totally okay, don't even think about putting that as a barrier. It's like, I need a treadmill. Just say, I'm going to walk from here to the stop sign or the crosswalk, or make it the simplest, less than 20 steps that way, 20 steps back. For me, I have a stop sign real close to my house. So I would say, if I didn't have the treadmill, I would say, I'm gonna walk to that stop sign every day, up and back, up and back. If it's raining, I get an umbrella. If I get a hat. If it's hot, I get a jacket, I get a sweatshirt, whatever it is. But I'm gonna make sure that my first simple step is going to be to go out and walk to the stop sign every day. Don't worry about my shoes. I can have dress shoes on. I can have work boots, cowboy boots, flip-flops, whatever shoe, Jordans, whatever shoes that I got. It doesn't matter. Don't change. Make it as so whatever you got. You got a tuxedo on. You got a dress on from work. It doesn't matter. Slap on some flip-flops. You're gonna do it anyway. Slap on some tennies if you really need to not use your fancy shoes, your Balenciagas. I get that, but don't go off and set it up and I gotta change and put my leggings on and my running suit on, my shorts, my sweats. None of that. You want to start real simple. How do you get yourself to walk every day? Just get into it real simple and walk to the corner and back every single day, and you'll know automatically, trust me, you'll know when it's time to take that next step. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope this inspires you to go out and start that next thing you want to start, and just remember, start off simple. My name's Albert Lopez. By the way, I do have some links in the description if you want to click those. There's a subscribe button somewhere, there's a thumbs up button somewhere. Other than that, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.